Oh, Gene, my first 5-star. And now you're C4. So we're gonna quickly just check out what she can do for Xiao. I'm gonna be real. This could only go badly. There would be actually no way I would ever use this team. Just outright, I would never use this team for anything. Because I am not going to play Xiao without Zhongli. It is actually impossible for me to survive if I do that, alright? I'll go over my Xiao build at the end. He's pretty good, honestly. He's got some of my best artifacts on him. Like, I really should build my Xiao in preparation for Farazan C6. Because it is just actually... That doesn't regen... Yeah, bro, I am so far gone on Farazan. Alright, that regenerates some energy. Cool. So, just before we get into this, here's what C4 does if you don't know, because you may not know whatsoever. I wouldn't blame you, alright? Jean's not exactly the, like, strongest character in the game, which people love, alright? It's weird. But yeah, 40% animo res decrease. Honestly... You really only need Jean at level 70, and you could probably just get this thing up to level 6, and you're fine for the rest of the game. You don't need Jean at high levels. Then again, swirl damage is a thing, so... I have no idea how this rotation is gonna go. Well, I need to check durations. Huh? So, I'm realizing that Jean here is one of those characters that doesn't actually say when the field ends. It just has a cooldown. Great. Thanks, Jean. 11 seconds. Cool. Why don't they have that in the game by now? Genshin, please. Just quickly add the duration to Jean. It's not... There's no way it's that hard to just add that little line at the end, right? There's no way it's that hard. It's just a little fix. You could probably do it while we're still in the same update. Alright, so it's 11 seconds, so we're using it last. Now, this is highly just me not caring, right? So, let's see, what? Alright. 80,000, yeah. Xiao is just so good. He's just so good. So, 80,000 is what we saw, and then after all the buffs are gone, you know, we're sat here. The energy for Xiao could use a little work. How much energy recharge should he have? Yeah, I focused a lot on my crit rate and crit damage stats, so yeah, 112% makes a lot of sense. We did see the 80,000 though, so I think I'm completely fine with leaving this how it is. So we're going to use Farazan and Bennett, and we're just going to see what Xiao's damage does. There's a good chance it does a lot of damage. Like, there's a good chance. I feel like we could do like 60,000 without Jean. I just feel like there's a good chance we just do like 60,000. I feel like it's a huge buff. So, I don't know which one should come first. I guess the out. So, let's quickly check that number because, you know, he decided to guard a whole bunch. Yeah, 69,000. 71,000, but he's getting bigger. Yeah, just for reference, he's getting more damage. Just the more he goes on. Yeah, 69,000, not bad, not bad. 69,000 is not bad damage. That is bad energy recharge, though. Jean recovered it a little bit, but... So, yes, he has really bad energy recharge. But, I hope you can understand why. Because he's actually probably one of my best built characters in the game. Like, 71% crit rate, that is a lot compared to, like, let's say, well... Let's look at my Ito. My Ito is actually, like, close to my best built character. You minus 20% off of this. If we come to his artifacts, it's 47,122. Come to my Ito, it's 48,108. Yeah, a lot better. He is actually my best built character on my account right now. So that's funny, honestly. That's just funny. He just needs a little more energy recharge, right? Maybe I could do 2-piece instead of this extra attack. We'll get 2-piece emblem on. Because this goblet, man, this goblet, I did not expect it to be that good. I was looking for an animo damage goblet, and I was using this pyro one that Farazan's using now. And I was like, it's okay. But then we switch over to this one. Yeah, I feel like if we do 2-piece emblem, our damage wouldn't go down that much, and my consistency would go up. But overall, yeah, this is what I'm running on Xiao, and then his talents are 9, 5, 7. I mean, Xiao was my second limited 5-star, I think. Let me look at the order, but I think he got released after Zhongli, and I got him because everybody hyped him up. And I was just not there for the hype. I'm gonna be real. I was not happy camper when I got Xiao afterwards. I was like, this guy sucks. He's always dying, even with Zhongli. Then again, I had Zhongli on a bad build at the time. Yeah, he was my first or second limited 5-star besides Zhongli. And I just never used him. I got Zhongli. I was like, all right, Xiao's never dying. With my build back then, with Tenacity wasn't out. Just make sure we keep that in mind. Tenacity wasn't out. I was running Zhongli on 4-piece Gladiator because I was using him as a main DPS. And I used him as a main DPS over Xiao. That's my opinion on Xiao. Obviously, I think by the tone of this video, you can tell I've changed my opinion just a teeny bit. Honestly, this might actually be a good con. I might, no. I wouldn't get cons for him. But this was also an excuse to test out my new C2 Farazan, and also I think C1, but not really. Yeah, it doesn't really help at all. But yeah, overall, he's alright. Jean adds 11,000 damage because of her C4. So for explanation on what I was talking about earlier, the longer he's in his demon form, the better his damage is. The 71,000 was actually buffed, but I think it was 82,000 that we had before. So it's still 11,000 even if we're just going off of the 71. I think it was 82,000. Might have been 81. That's Xiao. That's my boy. Not my boy. He's just not. I'm sorry. Like he'll never be my boy. This is my boy. All right, this guy. But maybe one day when I see 6 Farazan, I'll seriously, like, I mean, I'm tempted to crown this because, like, I mean, if you look at this multiplier, like, I mean, look at it. It goes up by so much, and that's why Xiao was just so insane at the beginning of the game. Like, he did good damage. I just hated using him because he would always die. And I never had that problem with Zhongli because I would always refresh Zhongli's shield as soon as it was able to be refreshed. So yeah, I know this video is kind of out of nowhere, but I feel like, when was the last Xiao video I did? There's a couple of characters that I just haven't done videos for, like official. I was thinking about doing official, like, showcase. December 8th is the last Xiao video I did, which was more of a Farazan video. So, yeah. But if we're talking about a solo Xiao video, it is April 7th, 2022, which we are now, what? It was last month. Yeah, last month, it would have been a whole year since I reviewed a Xiao. Like, without Farazan, I really just did not care. So, yeah, honestly, Xiao, he's alright. I think he might be, if you have C6 Farazan, I think he's the best, like, C0 DPS in the game, at least the highest damaging. We were arguing about this in the Discord. Sort of arguing, it's not really. But it was either Xiao or Al-Haytham as the best, like, highest damaging DPS, which I think I'm pretty confident that it's Xiao, but I've not looked into it that much. I will not level 90 my Farazan once she gets, like, C4. This was primarily a Jean video, but honestly, if you're looking at this, Animo res decreased by 20% or 40%. Yeah, characters protected by the Jade Shield will decrease the elemental res and physical res of opponents in a small AoE by 20%. So, like, Zhongli's doing half of what she does. So, Jean really... Yeah, Jean... Oh, I kind of... Okay. So, you know, forgive me if I may or may not have forgotten that Jean heals. I completely forgot about that. I have no idea whether it's going to actually be that good. But once again, I hate healing. Like, Jean has it good because she gets a burst healing and then continuous also. Unlike certain characters with poor designs, I don't know what to do with that information because, like, I still think that Xiao would get one shot. He's just so frail. From the times I've used him, Spiral Abyss has only gotten harder, alright? Look at this 920 defense. Is that my lowest defense? 960 for Shinho, but she's an off-field character. Maybe that's why my Raiden dies a lot. Does she have any defense? She has 132 extra. Yeah, Raiden, I wish you had a little more defense, girl. Alright, that's the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.